Hello, welcome back to the Intuitively Led podcast. I am your host, Julie Chandler, where I bring you all of the energy goodness for your business success. So today we're going to be talking about Aries season energy in your business. Okay, so we are now in Aries season. Welcome. Now, I love Aries season, but I probably say that about a lot of seasons. But we will go into why this is one of my favorite seasons. So essentially, just to give you a little bit of an understanding, every so often, so every month, we have a new season. Okay. Now, with that new season, I am talking about each astrological sign. So you have your star sign that you will be familiar with. And throughout each month, we go through different signs. They go in order, they go round in a cycle. But Aries is the beginning. So as we enter into Aries, this is a new astrological year, which is a fantastic way to use new year, new me energy. But in spring, when things are blossoming, when you can really boost your energy, which is a fantastic thing. So each season does represent a new beginning. However, Aries season really represents super new beginnings, and it's that fresh start energy. Now, the beautiful thing with Aries is that it's a fire sign, so it's very much about action. So those of you who know me know that I love action. I am all about aligned action, taking those action steps that need to be taken to get you to where you need to go, okay? So let's have a little look at Aries season energy. We'll look at some business goals that you can set. We'll look at taking decisive action, and we can look at little elements of entrepreneurial spirit that come with Aries energy, as well as overcoming fear and doubt in this podcast. So let's start with understanding that Aries energy, okay? So Aries as an energy, as I said, it's a fire energy. So it's very driven, it's very doing. Now, within astrology, the first house, so I won't go into too much detail on all of this, so don't worry too much about the terminology, but essentially Aries represents that first house. And that first house is about self. So with this Aries energy, you're going to be looking at how you are being portrayed to the world, what you want the world to see of you, how you want to be in the world. Who do you want to be? And this is a energy that means that every year, or whenever there's anything energy aligning with Aries, you can tap into that energy of, well, who am I? Who do I want to be? And wiping the slate clean and beginning again. Now, this energy within your business is so powerful because you can wipe away anything of, I don't need this, I don't need this, I want to speak about this, this is who I want to be and how I want to be seen. And it's a bold energy. It's a decisive energy of like, yeah, this is me. And this is what I'm going to do going forwards. And that is something that is so powerful within your business. Now, I work within the BU energy framework that I have created. So first of all, it says BU. So this Aries energy is so powerful for me. It is something that I come back to time and time again with my clients because I want them to know that they can be whoever they want to be. It's about stepping back to you first. And that is the why of BU. It is the you energy. So for me, this is so, so powerful because this is really the stability that you need within your business. That is that energy framework where they all come together. So your business energy, your energy, other people's energy, so your clients, as well as other people's energy that could affect you, universal energy. All of those four come together to make a powerful, powerful business structure and flow, okay? So this Aries energy really invites you to look at the you element. What do you want? Who do you want to be? How do you want to be seen within your field, within your industry, and really sitting into that, but making it as strong and powerful as possible because Aries is the ram, right? Aries is that ram energy of like, I'm coming through as me. So you better get out the way because I'm coming. Anyone that's got something to say, you can move because this is me. This is who I am. And this is who I want to be. It's okay to be that. And Aries energy allows you to do that and look at that. So with this energy and with this season, you can really explore who the hell you want to be. And I love that. I absolutely love that. Be unashamedly you. That's what I want for you. That's what I want for my clients. I want you to sit in that power, knowing who you are, where you have been, where you are now, and where you are going with that past, present, potential energy. And Aries really, really embodies that. I really resonate with fire. I have had friends who are Aries energies. They know what they want. They're very driven. So you can use that energy. They have the people I know who are Aries. Actually, I dated someone who was an Aries and he was really driven. So in his mid-20s, he knew that he was going to be like a director of this company. He had his plan laid out. And I am absolutely sure that he has probably achieved that and beyond, because he had that full fire energy of, I know what I want. I know how that's going to benefit me. I know how that's going to benefit my family. I know how that sits in my future, what that looks like. I know what I like and what I don't like. And I am in that power. Aries for me as well is always a time of new beginnings. This time last year, I had launched a brand new soul focus program, which allowed women to go through the process of connecting into energy across the board, which was so powerful. And it's now something that I offer my one-to-one BU aligned clients so that they can really hone in and tap into energy as a whole, which I love. It's something that comes up every year. So again, what I would love for you to do, because we're always working with past, present potential, look back at Aries seasons in the past. If you have journals that you've been taking notes, have a look at what you were doing in your business last year, the year before. Obviously, 3 years ago, Aries season was COVID and the lockdown. But even in that time, everybody got to, like, within that first month, yes, people were panicking, but people were like, hey, I actually quite like this. I'm going to do this. Or I really want to start something new, right? People were doing that in COVID energy, not just because they were sitting down, but because that's what Aries season does. But because everyone was sat down, forced, granted, everyone was sat down, and it's like then the universal energy could be heard. So of course, everyone was clamoring to learn something new, explore something new, do something new. I guarantee you there are people listening to this podcast now who began their business in COVID. Like, you began your business and those sparks and those ideas were coming to you during Aries season. When we first went into lockdown, right? Think about those first 4 weeks that we had. What were you doing, feeling, sensing outside of the worry and the panic for COVID? What were you leaning into? What was it, that energy that was pulling you then? Because understanding that energy and realizing this happens every year, so you can utilize that going forward. So because Aries is so bold, this is such a great time to really set some future goals, set some new things that you want to do in the next year. Because as I said, Aries is very, very much that new beginning, because it's the beginning of an astrological new year. So it is a brand new year, brand new energy. So think about it in the same way that you would set goals at the top of the year. And I know a lot of people didn't this year because everyone was just like not feeling it. It just felt forced and pushed. But I'm noticing that a lot of people are leaning into the spring energy. We have the spring equinox yesterday, and then we're now hitting that Aries season. So it is kind of this new, revived, coming to life energy. So why not set some goals? But as always, when you're setting those goals, be specific, make sure that they're measurable. So we're coming up to a new quarter. So do you want to do the next quarter? Do you want to do the next cycle, as in the next 28 days? Do you want to do 90 days? Whatever it is, and making sure that that's something that's achievable and aligning it with the Aries energy, right? So this is something that you can do with the Aries new moon as well, that's coming up this evening as I'm recording this. So sitting there and actually aligning it with this energy of, okay, so I'm going to do big goals because I'm big and bold right now with this Aries energy. I want to sit here and say, right, by the end of this year, I'm going to have done A, B, and C. By the end of this week, I'm going to do A, B, and C. Make them big. I challenge you to actually write down like 3 levels of like where I'm comfortable. So whether it's like, I want to sign 2 new clients in next quarter, and you're like, yeah, that's doable. I did 2 this month, this quarter, I can do 2 next quarter. Then I want you to set another one that like pushes that boundary. Like, well, what would happen if I doubled it? In the next quarter, I want to do 4. And then I want you to have a big, bold Aries goal. And I want you to be like, I want 10. I know who I am. I know I can help people. I want 10. Put it out there. Sit in that big, bold, beautiful, beautiful energy. Now, the beautiful thing with Aries, because it is that fire sign and it is that drive, it is about action. Now, I have just done a live about how you can take aligned action, and taking aligned action is more than just taking a step towards something. Yes, that is aligned, and yes, that is an action. But to truly be aligned, you need to be aware of all of the energy. And this is why I work within the BU energy framework. So really and truly looking at energy in a different way to hold you into that alignment. Because looking at your past energy, your present energy, and your potential energy will help you see your why, your purpose, your mission, your reason for doing that in a whole new way. It will give you the juice that you need to continue when this Aries energy drops away. But doing that work now, connecting in with that energy now, so powerful, so powerful. This is something that I want you to understand. So again, coming back to those 4 energy frameworks, what is the energy in your business? What is your energy saying? Connecting with other people's energy, so your clients' energy, what are they feeling and sensing right now, especially in Aries season? They want something new, they want something fresh, they want to take decisive action. So aligning with that. And the you, of course, we're sitting here, we're in that universal energy. You're using that universal energy now. But how can you combine that with the other energies at play, looking at all of those with past, present, potential energy? How can you do that to move you forward? What actions can you take that align with all of those energies in your business, as well as where you want to go, what you want it to be, who you want to be? So I challenge you to take some decisive action. But Aries, as I say, is very much that entrepreneurial spirit, right? It's that spark of an idea. It's, well, within tarot, it's very much the Ace of Wands. That's what Aries energy is. It's the Ace of Wands. It's hearing this spark, this connection to the universe and being like, that's me. I'm supposed to do that. That's who I am. That's why I am here. And it's embracing that. So in the tarot, it's always represented with, well, it's not always represented, but typically you're talking, the wands often are represented as a stick with fire. So holding out that stick with that fire. Now, in one of my decks, it's represented by a gentleman who is standing. He's regal, he's powerful. He's standing with his 1-1 with the fire, but he's also holding the world in his hands. And that is that entrepreneurial spirit. You can change that world. You have that power. So really, really embracing that with this Aries season. Bold, decisive, aligned action. Now, what I will say with this as well, on the flip side of that, sometimes people feel scared to be who they are, scared to tell the world who they are. But I want you to lean into that some more. Looking back at how you felt last year, what has changed? Do you feel different? Do you have more confidence? Do you have more experience under your belt? Can you lean into that personal power some more? Now, this is something that I help clients with all the time. I'm so big on connecting into your personal power, your imprint, your energy that resonates and echoes through time. It echoes from past lives. It echoes through your past in this life. And it echoes forwards. Really, really leaning into that and being aware that if you are on the flip side, so you're not feeling so comfortable, maybe you have got that fear and doubt, looking at ways that you can combat that, looking at ways that you can lean into and find those little nuggets in your imprint, in your past energy, in those echoes of the past, where you can say, hell yes, this is why I am here. This is who I am supposed to be. Because trust me, your audience don't care. You're not here to serve your friends and family. So be who you want. Attract who you want. Connect with the universe in doing that to really propel you forwards. If you need help, contact me. I have 2 more spaces available where I can work one-to-one to connect you to the BU energy framework so that we can tap into your energy, into your power, and use it to move you forward in your business, in your offers. This is not just coaching and mentoring. This is me putting in and implementing back-end work within your business with you. This is above and beyond. So take that step, take that decisive action. When you want to start something, offer something new, Aries Energy is the perfect time to do that. Until next time, I will speak to you guys soon.